What's going on, guys? Back at it again with another unboxing video here for you guys on the channel. This one is actually kind of an interesting one because I'm going to be unboxing the Fidelity Brokerage debit card. Again, this is a very interesting one for me personally, mainly because I didn't even know you can get a debit card for the brokerage here at Fidelity. So first things first, I did already open it. As you guys can see right here, I had to block out some sensitive information. Of course, I'm sure you guys can understand that, of course. But before we actually get into the unboxing or the unenveloping, of course, and showing you the contents of this envelope, I will be going over to the website and checking out exactly what this account is all about. It's a short one, but let's go ahead and check this out. Alright guys, so here we are, we're at the Fidelity website. Of course, this is a brokerage tied debit card. Of course, with that being said, this account has a debit card, which is what I'm going to be unboxing here today. Guys, if you guys are getting any kind of value of this video, do me a huge favor, drop a like on this video. Also subscribe to the channel if you're not already subscribed, because it does help this channel grow. But anyways, let's go ahead and continue. So first things first, smart trading technology plus $0 commission fees. Of course, in 2023, this is one of those things that kind of should go along with brokerages nowadays. However, there is a couple that still charge you commission fees. I'm not going to say no names at this point, but the vast majority of them are now starting to head over to the zero commission fees. However, Fidelity does go a step further in that and actually has funds in which you can invest in, like a total stock market fund, and that has zero management fees. How they do it, I don't know. That's just one out of many that they have, but just as an example. But they have a whole portfolio basically full of funds in which you can invest in that has zero commission fees, zero fund management fees, and things like that. Again, I don't know how they do it. I'm sure they're operating at a loss just to draw in some customers. They have to be, but it's still pretty cool to say the least that that's even an option. But that's one thing that they have here, of course. Again, zero commission fees on US stocks, ETFs, which are exchange traded funds, options trades, and margin rates as low as 8.75. This isn't the lowest on the market. However, it is pretty reasonable. At the very least, it's reasonable, but it isn't the smallest. I will say this, M1 Finance, I have a link, a referral link down in the description down below. But if you are trying to operate some margin, I personally don't do that, but if that's something you would like, M1 Finance does have lower rates by a pretty big significant margin, if I'm being completely honest. But that's that if you guys would like to do that. Of course, fractional share trading, that's again something that a lot of brokerages are starting to head towards. You can do that through, M1 Finance. You could do that through Charles Schwab, for example, of course, through Fidelity and things of that sort. Of course, this is one of those really useful things where you can start trading at a very low entry point, which is absolutely fantastic. Of course, decision making technology, this is just basically information that they provide to you so that you can long story short, basically get information so you can make informed decisions whenever you're trying to buy or sell stocks, etc., etc., etc. The Fidelity app, they have a great app. In my opinion, it's one of the best ones out there. Some of the new fintech ones are probably a little bit better, but in terms of some of the legacy, brokerages like Vanguard, for example, Fidelity, Charles Schwab, etc., 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 Fidelity's probably one of the better ones in my personal opinion. And again, this is a platform I used to invest, one of 3 or 4 that I used to invest, and I absolutely love the Fidelity app. It's absolutely fantastic in my opinion. But let's go ahead and get started. That's just the basics of the brokerage. There's a lot more that goes into it, but let's go ahead and go over to the unboxing. That's what I'm looking to do anyway, so let's go ahead and do that. Alright guys, so like I said, this has already been opened. I'm sure you guys can understand the logic behind that, of course. I had to censor some private information, of course, but removing this from the envelope, the first thing that you see is actually the debit card itself. We're going to save that for last, of course, as per usual, since that is the most interesting part about this. Alongside the debit card itself comes with the debit card agreement and disclosure statement. It's a tiny little pamphlet basically, in which you can read through a lot of information. Good to know information, of course. I recommend you at least read it once just so that you know what your account is all about and what you're agreeing to. Moving on to the debit card itself, I gotta say this looks fantastic, of course, but here it is, the actual card itself. It is gold and looks absolutely fantastic. I blocked off basically everything that I didn't know what it was, so just so you know. So, and this is the back. Let's go ahead and remove the debit card from here so that we can see it in a better light, essentially. And here it is, guys, the Fidelity Brokerage debit card. Of course, the numbers are in the front, so I had to block that out. But I gotta say, this is a fantastic looking card. Very simple, however, the gold really looks fantastic and really fits the theme behind the Fidelity account. The back, of course, is just a traditional card. Has some numbers that I'm not gonna disclose or anything like that, but overall, I think this debit card looks absolutely fantastic. Let me know down in the comment section what you guys think of the debit card itself. Personally speaking, I think it looks absolutely fantastic, but I'm curious to know what you guys think. Let me know down in the comment section down below. But with that being said, thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to drop a like on this video. Subscribe to the channel if you're not already subscribed, because it really does help this channel grow. So with that being said, catch you guys in the next one. Deuces.